Hello, and welcome back to Panther Sports Zone. I'm Iman Abraham,
And I'm Gabriel Williams.
and to start off today's show, we are going to get all the Panthers and their baseball team for this season. On Tuesday, February 28, 2023, the Panthers took on the Jaguars of the University of Houston, Victoria, here on campus. The team plays two games ranging in two different outcomes, leaving both teams with the win. The first game, the Panthers won 14-6. In the second game, the Jaguars took the win to 6 to Prairie View's 4. Game one started off with freshman Michael Burrows, who was the first person to put a run on the board from first base at the start of the game. The game was then tied until Alex Diaz ran off 2 runs of pitching, bringing the score up from 1-1 to Panthers 3-1. This score was followed by the team making 5 runs, some of which included a 3-run home run by Keanu Maldonado. As game one was ending, junior Tyran Norris helped the Panthers win by sending them into a 14-4 lead by 2 runs single off the bat. Game two started off with Panthers strongly having lead the first inning with 4-0. As the game went on, the Panthers had the highest scoring inning when the Panthers had 2 runs across. The pitchers had faced 32 hitters in the game, having 8 ground balls and 9 fly balls. Support your Prairie View baseball team by sending encouraging words like the Panthers take on Tarleton State University on Friday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. at Tarleton University.
Now we are going to check in with the basketball teams and the way that their seasons have been going. On Monday, the Prairie View women's basketball team took on Jackson State Tigers as they continue the school year season. As the game ended, the Panthers were falling behind with the score between 23 to the Panthers 12. The game ended with the Jaguars having won 90-65. The players were playing with a steady, growing, increasing of teamwork, but it fell short. Diana Rosenthal, senior, led the Panthers with having scored 16 points from the whole game, while players Jerlyn Smith and Tamirical Taylor, who helped the team, got 5 rebounds. Other players like Kennedy Paul and Michaela Hutchinson were also players who led the team in the game and scored an average of 26 points together. The Panthers defense ended the game with 15 turnovers, while the offense collected 10 rebounds in the game. Although this was a tough game for the Lady Panthers, their next game will be this Saturday, March 4th, at the Baby Dome at 12:30 against Texas Southern Tigers. Since this is a home game, we would want all Panthers to come out and support the teams. We are going to take a break, and we will be back with more sports from your Prairie View Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Zone. Continuing today's show, we will be covering men's basketball. Since we are in basketball season, it's only right if we follow up with our men's basketball team. This past Monday, the Prairie View Panthers took on the Jackson State Jaguars in Jackson, Mississippi. The Panthers played a good game but lost, ending the game with a score of 57 for the Panthers in Jackson State. Although this game was a loss for the campus, it was a great game for a few Panthers. The game started with the Panthers having a score of 7 with 14 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock when Takorian Smith took the team into a 12-4 game lead. This lead was short-lived when the teams entered halftime with the Panthers being down 1 point. Panthers Braden Bell, Yahuza Raza, and Will Douglas combined scored around 79% of the points that the team walked away with. Yahuza Raza ended the game with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Will Douglas led his team with 20 points. The Panthers defense ended the game having 23 forced turnovers, and only 10 of these were committed to. The next game will be a home game and will be against Texas Southern at 3 p.m. Saturday in the Baby Dome, so make sure you're there.
Since we are talking about seasons just starting, let's check in with the Panthers softball team and how they're doing. On Monday, the Panthers took on Jarvis Christian Bulldogs, winning 2-1. The Panthers also scored their highest scoring inning in the 6th. The Lady Panthers out-hit the Bulldogs with 4-3 clip. Prairie View pitcher limited Jarvis Christian to just 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Sophomore Callan Massey started and picked up the win for the Panthers. Prairie View A&M pitcher faced 25 Jarvis Christian hitters in the game, allowing 3 ground balls and 8 fly balls while striking out 9. Panthers Aubrey Garcia led the Panthers at the plate, going 2 for 3 with the double and 2 RBIs. The next time you can see the softball Panthers play will be on today, March 1st at 6:30 p.m. at Sam Houston.
And continuing with softball, we did have the player of the game, Audrey Garcia, with 2 to 3 at bat and 2 RBIs and 2 hits this season. And that's a really good start for one of our own Panthers.
A better start than it's been. So.
Yes, I agree. So that is all for today's show when it comes to Panther Sports Zone. And to be excited, because we have a new show that we will be having air Friday at 5:30. Triple Threat. It's a woman in sports show, and we will have some of our own Panthers here in the studio on the couch, giving them the platform to tell their story, being a woman in the industry. Thank you guys all. I'm Iman Abraham.
I'm Gabriel Williams. Watching Panther Sports Zone.